Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense stories in the Bible, the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a story that's all about choices, consequences, and the chance to turn things around before it's too late. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's get into it. So let's set the scene. We've got this guy named Lot. He's the nephew of Abraham. Yeah, the same Abraham from the last story. Lot and his family had split from Abraham and were living in the city of Sodom. Now, Sodom and its neighboring city, Gomorrah, were known for some pretty shady behavior. Think of them as places where people were living wild, doing whatever they wanted, no matter who it hurt. It was a city with no boundaries, and the vibe was totally toxic. Now, here's where it gets interesting. God had been watching Sodom and Gomorrah for a while, and the behavior there had gotten so bad, he decided it was time for a change, a major one. He tells Abraham that he's going to destroy the cities. Abraham, being the caring uncle and man of faith he is, steps in and pleads with God. He's like, wait, what if there are 50 good people in the city? Will you still destroy it? And God, always fair, says, all right, if I can find 50 good people, I won't destroy it. But Abraham knows the situation is worse than that, so he keeps negotiating. 40 people, Muppada, Irabada, Sibi. God agrees that if he finds even 10 righteous people, he'll spare the city. But here's the thing. The situation is way beyond just a handful of good folks. That night, 2 angels show up at Lot's place in Sodom. Lot knows things are bad in the city, so he invites them in and offers them protection for the night. As they're settling in, the men of the city surround Lot's house and demand that he hand over the angels. They had some seriously messed up intentions. Lot tries to talk them down, even offering them his daughters instead, which, let's be real, was a horrible idea. But the crowd gets more aggressive and the angels have to step in, striking the men outside with blindness to calm the situation. Then the angels give Lot a serious wake-up call. We're about to destroy this place. It's time to get your family and get out of here because things are about to go down. Lot tries to rally his family, but it's not so easy. His future sons-in-law think he's joking. Like, really? The city's about to be destroyed? So they stay behind. But Lot, his wife, and their 2 daughters are finally convinced to leave, and they get out of the city just in time. As they're leaving, the angels give one very clear instruction. Don't look back. Just keep moving. But here's where the tragedy hits. Lot's wife, caught up in the moment and maybe feeling attached to her old life in the city, looks back. And the second she does, she turns into a pillar of salt. That's it. She's frozen in time. A warning to anyone who struggles to leave their past behind. Meanwhile, as Lot and his daughters are running, the sky erupts with fire and brimstone. God rains down judgment on Sodom and Gomorrah, completely wiping out both cities. It's total destruction. Nothing is left but smoke rising from what was once a thriving but seriously messed up community. So, what's the takeaway from this wild story? There are a few key lessons we can all relate to today. First, it's about choices. The people in Sodom and Gomorrah had made their decisions, living lives that were out of control, harmful, and selfish. They ignored every warning, and in the end, their actions caught up with them. But it's also a story about second chances. Lot and his family were given an opportunity to escape, to leave behind the mess and start fresh. Sometimes we're called to walk away from things in our lives that are toxic, unhealthy, or destructive, even if it's hard to let go. Lot's wife looked back and it cost her everything. It's a reminder that when you're given a chance to move forward, don't get stuck clinging to the past. And then there's Abraham's role, his compassion. He cared enough about the people in the city to speak up for them, showing us that even when we see others making bad choices, it's important to have empathy and pray for them. Abraham believed in the power of even a few good people to make a difference. Narrator: thanks for sticking with us through this intense story. If the fall of Sodom and Gomorrah made you think about your own choices and the power of moving forward, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. What's something in your life you need to leave behind? Let's talk about it. And of course, subscribe for more epic Bible stories brought to life in ways that hit home. Like, comment, and subscribe for more real, relatable Bible stories, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Ciao!
This day that God has given me, I'm not going